What is up, you guys? The mission continues. It is, what is today? 8:35 a.m. Thursday, June 22nd, the day before peak week, 8 days out from Universe 2023. And if you tuned in to my whole On a Mission series last week, where it was just a week long of me documenting my entire prep, first of all, thank you so much. I have so much love for you. I appreciate you. I am so grateful. So now, the mission continues, and the purpose of the On a Mission series was so that way you guys could get my real, true, raw feels, because prep is effing hard. It is not easy. It takes a lot. It just takes so much. So that was the purpose of that. And after, everything from Junior Nets, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue to document, but I was like, you know what? Keep in mind your purpose. Keep in mind that it's way bigger than you. It's way bigger than placings, winning pro cards. So my bad. I ran out of space on my memory card. So we're going to keep it going. And I'll be real with you. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I have not, yesterday in particular, I don't know. Yesterday I was just not in a good mental space. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't even need to say that, because if you've been with me, then you already know what you see is what you get. How I am on socials, YouTube is exactly the same way I am in person. If you've ever met me, then you know that. I'm just a real human. And I am so tired of disappointment. Again, people probably assume that the disappointment is because of me not hitting the goal. Like I said, bikini is hard, bodybuilding is hard. Anytime you step on stage, the fact that you made it is a freaking win within itself. But again, like I said, for me, it was just, again, not getting in that top 5 again is just really did a number on me. And that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back, because for the past 12 months, I have had disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. And I'm just to the point now where I'm fucking over it. I am over it. So you gotta understand, it's not just the fact that I placed outside of top 5. It's not just the fact that I didn't get my pro card, I didn't win. It is literally everything over the past 12 months. All those disappointments after disappointments just stacked on top of each other. Yes, I love to show up. Yes, I love to inspire. Yes, I love to motivate others. But I'm freaking human too, And after a while, there's literally just so much one human can take before they snap, before they break. And yesterday, I reached my breaking point. I'm just kind of like, I can't take another disappointment, which is why I do not feel like competing again. I don't feel like doing cardio. I don't feel like training. I don't feel like showing up. Like, the thought of me having to jump on a flight to go compete again and risk another disappointment, because again, something that makes me a really strong competitor is that I'm real. I'm a realist, and sometimes I can be a realist to a fault. That's just how I am. And, I have studied, I have analyzed everything. I have literally posed every single morning since I got back home from Tennessee, trying to control what I control. And again, here's the thing with judges' feedback. The judges can only tell you so much, right? So my feedback was turn my toes forward and my back pose, everything else is great. Okay, cool. But again, looking at the whole grand picture, looking at everything, again, 2 things that I noticed: my thick ass waist and my small glutes. there's nothing I can do about either of those right now. Nothing. So it just kind of leaves me like, okay, well, the only thing I can literally control is my posing. So I'm going to work on that. But I'm just kind of like, okay, I can tweak my posing and my back pose, but my waist is still going to be, I'm always going to have the biggest waist. Like, I just have a, like, and that's the thing, like, it's not obvious because I'm such a long person. And so because I'm elongated in the way that I can pose it, you can't tell, but it's something that I notice when I look at the lineup. And that's the thing. It's just kind of like, you can look great by yourself, right? But your structure is your structure. So for me, I'm just kind of like, I can't, like, my waist is my waist. I can't change that. There's obviously not enough time to do anything with the glutes. Again, the glutes are, I know one of the reasons why my glutes look the way that they did. Like, when I tell you I was so disappointed in my stage shots, just so disappointed in my stage shots. I love the video, like my posing video, but just like the stage shots, I was just like, this shit's garbage. I don't like none of it. But it is what it is, and I'll throw it up here so you guys can see it. But I'm just kind of like, okay, so maybe my glutes didn't look the best because of the way I was posed, but even still, so I'm just kind of going into this like, I don't freaking know. I literally don't know. I have no expectations. And it's so interesting because this morning when I woke up, I was cleaning brushes because I have a wedding to work tomorrow. And then there's a show this Saturday. It's local to me. And Pastor Stephen was talking about how to basically deal with disappointment and, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I understand all of that. But again, for me, like I said, it has just been this snowball effect of nothing but freaking disappointment for the past 12 months. And I am exhausted. I am exhausted. All right, fam. It is Friday, June 23rd, 6:25 a.m. Peak week numero dos. Here we go. So we are starting this peak week off 2 pounds lighter than we did the first peak week. And I can definitely tell. I have zero expectations. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This isn't self-deprecating. I'm not expecting much this go around. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll in and we're gonna see what happens because it's bikini. Last time I rolled in feeling good. Didn't at all get anywhere close to where I want it to be. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? Turn the mind off. No expectations. No nothing. I'm definitely nervous this go around. I wasn't nervous the first time, but I'm definitely nervous this go around. But yeah, that's that right now. I'm going to start getting ready for the day. I have a wedding today, and I know this is going to be my last bridal situation, just simply because now I'm very focused as far as like my business, and I know what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And while I'm grateful for bridal, that's how I got my start in makeup artistry, 10 years ago. Now I'm just to a place where I understand what it is I need to be doing and just making sure that I am doing things that are in alignment with me, because I have realized when I'm not doing things that are in alignment with me, it wears on my peace and happiness. So I'm going to get ready for that. We're going to head to the bride's house, I believe. I've got 5 girls, including the bride. And then tomorrow, we got stage glam. So it's a busy weekend, which is nice because it's peak weekend. It'll keep the mind busy. So let's... Alright, y'all, I am back home. It is 5:24. I am gassed. Towards the end, my energy, I started slowing down. However, I made it. This wedding was booked before I even knew I was going to be competing. Otherwise, I would not be doing bridal hair and makeup on peak week. However, we survived it. I'm going to close my eyes for a second, do some cardio, and then when Jay gives me updates, I'll let y'all know. Alright, AM fam, it is Saturday, June 24th, 5:55 a.m. We have a competition today. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I felt like absolute trash. I was so tired. Like, woo! That was a rough one, but we made it. Updates from Jay. She's very pleased with how I'm looking. Again, we're not changing any food. I'm starting off this peak week 2 pounds lighter than I did the peak week for Junior Nat, so there's really no need to make any adjustments. I've been maintaining for the past, 12 days, so we're just kind of holding steady here, and this is honestly the hardest part because it's just kind of like I'm right there where I need to be, and so it's just that literal just sitting and waiting game. But I can tell that I look like, just with those 2 pounds lighter from when I started peak week for Junior Nat, it's like I can tell my body looks way tighter, so that is exciting. Right now we are heading to Shelby, North Carolina, which is local to me. It's about 45 minutes away, and it is the Victory Classic. It's an NPC regional show, so I've got a wellness competitor for hair and makeup. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take you guys, come on with me. Sorry, I just realized my Zoom was like super tight in the first clip. I'm sitting here thinking as I'm like mentally gearing up for the next show. You guys know it's just been a battle, right? So I am big on mindset practices. I am big on just getting a hold of your mind, and your mind is a powerful thing. And I'm thinking about something that Murillo told me when we were on our way to Tennessee. So he was watching a show on Netflix, because he loves Netflix, like a lot of you do, and it was called Chosen. And it's really cool because it is basically like if Jesus was here, like, the story of Jesus in modern time. And God speaks to me. I know how God speaks to me, but this time it was very bone chilling because God has never spoke to me through my husband before, so that was kind of like, ooh, okay. And so we were in the car, and he's like, I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you this, but when I was putting on my shoes to get ready to get in the car, I'm supposed to tell you to cast one more net. And I was like, what? And he was like, in the special Chosen, where Jesus, is with the disciples and they're fishing and they're like, no, because nothing's happening. I can't think of the scripture. Like, y'all, I'm not the best when it comes to knowing exactly what scriptures are. That's never been my strong suit. However, just read the thing, all right? Read the Bible, get into the word. But he was just saying how they didn't have faith and how Jesus was just like, cast one more net. And he just looked at me. He's like, that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do with your business, and that's what you have to do with this competition. And so when he said it, I was just kind of like, okay. Didn't really think much of it, because at that point my mind was just so focused on junior nats. And so now I'm understanding why God prompted him to tell him that, is because God knew I needed to just cast one more net. So now with that in mind, I'm just adjusting my mindset and not letting things get the best of me, and understanding that, hey, this isn't a punishment. This is just part of your journey, because for the past 12 months, like I told you guys, it's just been like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I'm just like, can I succeed somewhere in life, God? Like, that's truly how I was feeling. So understanding that, hey, these disappointments aren't punishments. It's just going to build up and make your story that much sweeter. So all you have to do is just tunnel vision. Don't look left, don't look right, don't look back. Keep going, be steadfast, continue to be patient, and just cast one more net. One more time. Paula is done. I stayed for a little bit to help her make sure she got her suit on, ran through her posing routine. Alexis is actually her posing coach, so I was able to kind of help her and, you know, send the videos over to Alexis for her. She looks stunning. Now I am getting ready to go to the gym. I'm just gonna hit shoulders a little bit, cardio, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the day.
Hey, so indeed, from the indeed, yeah. I see you looking like a snack. Let me see some. You are the wifey type, baby. You could be one. Let me change your life. I could show you many reasons, different seasons. Hop in my bag and I stay in it. Hit from the back and I stay in it. He is not damn, don't play with her. She is not damn, don't play with her. I got a R-O-D, she got a P-N-C. Baby girl, you know you was made for me. Hop in my bag and I stay in it. Hit from the back and I stay in it. He is not damn, don't play with her. She is not damn, don't play with her. I got a R-O-D, she got a P-N-C. Baby girl, you know.
Sunday, June 20, what is it? 25th. 7 a.m. Just finished doing a little bit of posing and checking in. Jay adjusted my front pose. She wants my leg to come in a little bit closer. So working on that. We are 136.9 this morning. Haven't gone to the restroom in like 2 days, and so that's really starting to get on my nerves, but that happens. Not much food in the bod. So I'm going to get ready for work. I am tired. Yesterday was, I don't know what was up yesterday. It was a little rough. Well, I think just all the anxiety of it all. Like, my biggest stress right now is like when I had booked my stay for Universe, it was back in May and there wasn't anything available at either of the host hotels. So just the stress and the anxiety of having to Uber back and forth just because of how Jay does check-ins, and then it's just like, it's just so much easier for me and gives me peace of mind when I'm at the host hotel, but I'm not, and that just really, I think I started working myself up about it. So yeah, that was that, and definitely tired and wired. Yesterday, like, I lay down to take a nap and I couldn't even do so because my mind, it was just so much, but it's okay. We're just gonna hang in there. We're almost there. You guys, new level, new threshold, just new everything. So today was only a short day of work, thank God. However, I had to drive 35 minutes from my job, because my job is on the north side and I live like in the middle pocket of Charlotte. However, the gym by my house, which I love, it's just a really good gym, especially if you're a bodybuilder, they close at 5 on Sundays, which that does not serve me, obviously. And I got off of work at 5:15. The gym by my family's bakery closes at 7, so I hustled all the way over there. Again, we're officially peak weeking, so just a pump, steady state, low intensity cardio, got that done. However, new levels, new threshold. First of all, I understand. I have never been this lean before, but let me tell you something. Holding on to this leanness and maintaining it, my God, I am hungry. Like, it's just, so check-in, Jay responded and she said, we have to hold you right here because my weight did drop a little bit more. So we're starting this peak week off 2 pounds lighter than we did the last time, and my weight's dropped a little bit, and she was just kind of like, hey, we have to hold right here. You look incredible. In my check-in, I was just like, all is well, tired but wired, definitely anxious, but you know, it is what it is. And she said there is literally nothing else that you can do or need to do. The work is done. So one day at a time, no need to be anxious. And reading that gave me a little bit of peace, because as an athlete, you know, I'm just thinking, okay, well, I can do more. Like, should we push a little bit more? Should I diet a little bit harder? Should we do more cardio? But again, I'm remembering the feedback that Sandy said. She said verbatim, do not get any leaner. So I'm like, okay. So judge's feedback said no. Coach is saying I have to hold you right here. So now it's just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days of just sitting and waiting, and I'm just like, can we just hurry up? Like, that's why I'm so anxious, because when you're ready and you just gotta kind of like sit and wait. Again, I've never experienced this before. That's why I said new level, new threshold. I mean, I guess it is better than not being ready and having to really, really like grind it out towards the end, but let me tell you something. The beginning of this thing was a grind. The beginning of this prep was a grind. And then we got to the end of May and everything just was flowing. So, yeah, I'm rambling. I don't know why I wanted to share that, but there you are. I'm tired, hungry. 3 days out. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. See, that's how off I am. I'm thinking today is Monday. Today is Sunday. So we're not 3 days out. We're 4 days out. Lord have mercy. 4 days out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, and that's the other thing too that's throwing me off. I'm used to competing on a Saturday, not a Friday. So that's just got me all discombobulated. Hell, I'm just discombobulated in general. All right. Going to bed. Monday, Tuesday is just work. Tuesday is actually Marilla's birthday, so I probably won't be popping back until Wednesday when it's time to get packing and head out to Jersey.
Make your mind tonight, pulling your hair, baby. I'ma make your mind tonight. I feel you breathing on you.
Bam, it is Wednesday, June 28th, 7:58 a.m. Whew. So flight is tonight at 6:20, heading out to Jersey. Yesterday was Marilla's birthday, so worked a short day, came home, spent time with him, went out to eat with the fam. Of course, I just had my grilled chicken and some rice, and I went to bed fairly really early, but I wanted to make sure that I was rested because I knew, like, I've been waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning for about 2 weeks now, but I just know, I know my body, I know I need some rest. So yesterday when I checked in, I was 137, and this morning I was 135.2. So again, never underestimate the power of rest and sleep. That's where you're going to recover. That's where all the magic happens. I could tell when I woke up that I was significantly tighter. So I'm going to go downstairs, have my coffee and chill, and then run a couple of errands, pack, and we out of here. All right, that took me way longer than what I had anticipated. Originally, I was supposed, where are my lights? Oh, there they are. Originally, I was supposed to be going, you guys can't see me, supposed to be going to the chiropractor at 10:15. However, I had just a lot of Amber P Beauty back end stuff that I had to do. Whew, it's hard. It's really, really difficult. Like, I love what I do, but when you are a one-woman show, and you gotta do everything. So it's just like, I'm the makeup artist and hairstylist, but I'm also the content creator. I'm the graphic designer. I'm the videographer. I'm the photographer. I'm the editor for the videos. And then, you know, like back end thing, I'm the website developer. Like, I literally do everything by myself. So I knew that I would not be able to just have peace if I didn't go ahead and get those things done, because once I get to Jersey, like, I shouldn't be worried about any of that stuff on the back end. So by the time you guys see this, if you saw yesterday's video, then you already, it is know that I have a Stage Glam seminar coming up on July 9th, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I was doing all the stuff for that. It is going to be focused on skin prep. So for your face and your body, preparation for your tan. We'll talk about tanning, hair care, hairstyling tips, Stage Glam. We'll go over just colors and helping you understand undertones and how to pick the appropriate shades in regards to your suit color, or even how to pick the right suit color for your skin tone. Of course, foundation, application, like all those things we're going to go into detail with. I'm only going to have 10 spots available. So therefore, if you want to get on it, go ahead now. And if you go to the link in the description box and it is already filled, there is a wait list because I'm going to do another one. It is $55 per person. Like I said, I'm a one-woman show. I'm a small business, so therefore, you know, you got to do what you got to do. However, this is something that I do plan on continuing doing. I absolutely love helping and teaching. I don't know if you guys are familiar, that's my background. So my background is actually teaching and coaching. Before I even got into the beauty industry, I was in college to be a teacher. And then halfway through, that's when I made the transition. While I was in college for a little bit, I was a gymnastics coach. So I coached for 7 years. So I've got that whole coaching background as well. And so now I'm just basically taking all those tools. Like, I joke with my mom all the time. I'm like, yo, like, all the psychology courses that I took in college, because I love psychology. And I think that's why I love, like, just mindset and whatnot. But I was like, all those courses, those psychology courses I took in college, they didn't go to waste, because I needed those things big time, especially when working in the salon, and I still use a lot of that today. So if you are interested in that, check it out. And then if you are not an athlete, I'm also going to be doing other beauty seminars as well, so be on the lookout for that. All right, so I am ready for the day, not putting on any makeup. My flight isn't until later, which is nice, so I can go ahead and get all my stuff done. Only thing I really need to do, my clothing and food are already packed. Just gotta pack up my toiletries in my Stage Glam bag. I need to go to the chiropractor, pick up dog food, get some lash glue and some lipstick, and that's it. I forgot to mention, or did I mention it and I can't remember? I don't know. I'll figure that out once I edit. Jay responded back to my check-in. So this morning I was 135.2, and on show day morning when I woke up I was 134.8. So by the time I had my 2 small meals, I know I was at 135. So since we are basically at show day weight, she did bump my carbs up by 30 grams. So I do get a little bit of a carb bump, but then tomorrow we'll go right back down to what my carbs have been, which was 200 grams. My digestion right now, if I could just use the bathroom. The thing is, I can feel it. I know it's there, but it's just taking its sweet ass time trying to come out. So my goal is to hopefully use the bathroom before I have to go to the airport, because trying to go to the bathroom at the airport is just never fun. So check-in updates. I don't know what's happening, but I just got really anxious. This is something, unfortunately, that I have been dealing with for quite some time now. I've had a lot of just very anxious moments. Something that helps me, and I talked about it in the other vlog, is I utilize like Delta 8 and Delta 9 to help me go to sleep, but I found like a hybrid one where I won't take the whole thing because I don't want to be zonked out, but I'll do like half to take the edge off. However, it is only 211 and I don't want to do that, so I just put my AirPods in, and lo-fi music kind of calms me down. But just anywho, we're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it. I've got my clothing packed, toiletries, makeup, stage makeup is all packed up. I'm trying to figure out how I flew to Pittsburgh last year when I competed there with my DIY, because it didn't explode. I don't remember me doing anything crazy. So this one, I'm not worried about this one because these two have not been opened yet. So I've got my top coat and my base coat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slide those in here. But these two that are already opened, not much in there. But of course, like we want to utilize our product. So I got these little covers off of Amazon, of course. So I think just to be safe, I'm gonna pop this over it. I'm not even gonna tell you what this has me thinking of. It's inappropriate, but now that I said that, you're probably already thinking the same thing, but we won't get into it. So it just kind of goes over it. If I can remember, I'll link it down below, but I got one of those. Then for this one, Alright, so instead of stressing myself trying to get everything in there, I just got my tote, I've got my dryer, heels, and suit are all in here. I'm so grateful I have this bag, so this is all I got. Traveling light. Hallelujah. So I'm exhausted. Flight. So I'm playing for an hour. So got here an hour later. Had to basically walk 2 miles to the train so that I can go get to the rental car. So that's what I'm doing right now. It is 10 o'clock.
The doors are closing. The train is departing. Please hold on while
Freaking made it. This was not an easy travel by any means. It's 11:20. We're not even going to talk about this hotel. It's horrendous. It is what it is. I need food. I need to shower. I just need to go to sleep. y'all. One day out. June 29th, 9:38. This whole journey here has just been a headache. The plane was supposed to take off at 6:27. We sat on the plane for an hour, so we didn't take off until 7:27 because the pilot didn't have the logbook, which there's paperwork on it that's needed for us to fly. So we were literally sitting waiting for a book. And then once I got to the airport, I basically had to walk 2 miles just to get to the train, just so then it could take me to the rental car center, which then of course that took another 30 minutes. Then I had to drive from the rental car place that's connected, well, kind of sort of connected to the airport, all the way to the hotel, which was about 40 minutes away. It's late, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm groggy. Then I arrived to the hotel, and the hotel is not at all what I thought. It is old, rundown, rinky-dink, but again, it's late. All the other hotels were full. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, I'm not here for leisure. I don't feel unsafe. It's just not what I'm used to, if you know what I mean. And then in the middle of the night, the AC unit started making this really loud noise, started shaking. So, of course, 2:30 a.m., I had to turn it off. So, it was blazing freaking hot. It's just been a little bit of a rough start, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, the past 12 hours have been a challenge. However, made it. At Target right now, already did my check-in, just gonna grab a couple of things for Jay and I, and then I'm going to make it my mission to just relax until it's time to go to check-ins. We're doing check-ins at 1. There was something else I was gonna say, I totally forgot my train of thought. I don't know. Oh, I'm switching rooms. So once I get back, the guy told me I can switch rooms. So, because I need AC. I can't play those games. Time for check-ins. Oh, person not. I love it. It was like, drop everything. Jump on the hood of that car. Alright, athlete check-ins with the
Here
squad.
We are, Universe. Hi, 2K23.
Back at it again, so
Twin Towers.
we got a city. We have a city now. City girls. City gals.
It's a 3 for me. Yeah, it's the 3 for me.
Great.
Next for height, please. Next for height.
All right. Athlete check-in done. I don't know if this is good luck or not, but I am 485. That is the main highway that loops around Charlotte where I live. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Got a quick pump in at the gym. Okay, apparently that battery was dead as well. Here we go, round 3. If you do content, make sure you always have backup batteries. So, did a quick pump, then I had to come back to my hotel room to grab some more food. I am exhausted. I don't feel like doing anything else. I gotta go back because we're doing team photos at 6 and then Jay wants to look at us again. I'll be quite honest with y'all. Like, I'm feeling very melancholy right now. I'm just kind of like, meh. Can we just go ahead and get it over with? I'm very indifferent. I'm not feeling excited, but I'm also not feeling down. I'm just kind of like, meh. So, we'll see. Made it back to the venue. I'm just hanging out in the car because, well, I just need a second. When my energy's not right, when I don't feel okay, I don't like being around a bunch of people. I don't want my energy, especially when it's not good energy, spilling over onto people. I'm just very mindful and sensitive to that. And right now, I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not. And I'm doing everything that I can to pump myself up. But if I have to be, not have to be, I always am 100% honest, I am not excited. I'm not. I wish that I was, but I'm just not. Because this isn't self-deprecating. This isn't me being negative or none of that. I don't have any expectations because I have a wall up. I'm trying to protect my soul and my emotions and my peace. And so I know my physique looks good. I know I'm ready. But last time I thought those same things and wasn't even close. So it's just kind of like, it makes it very difficult to get excited and to want to do it all over again. Obviously, I'm going to, because, I mean, shit, here we are, right? But right now, in this very moment, I am having to find it in me to just really, really put on a smile. Because I really don't think it's gonna go that well. I don't. And I also know another reason why I feel like this. I talked about it on my story yesterday. So if y'all saw my Instagram story, just like Universe was my second ever national show in 2020. My first ever national show was Junior USA's 2020, and I got 3rd place. That's still been my best placing to date. And after all the shows that I've done, the only reason why I feel like I did well there was because I wore a wig. That's it. That's the only reason why I feel like I did well there. There, I said it. Then after that, 3 months later, because, you know, this is the whole Rona era, Universe was in South Carolina. And so I did that 3 months later. So I went from 3rd place to 3rd callouts. That's a massive ass jump. And that affected me so badly because to me, that didn't make any sense, right? Because at Universe, Jordan, she wasn't even my coach yet. I had posted my posing video and she was like, hey, what's going on with your suit bottoms? It's not fitting you properly here. And she gave me directions on, you know, how to make it better. So Murillo and we did the best that we could. But at that moment, I was just kind of like, yo, like, I'm not even her athlete. I know she has athletes that are competing at this competition. And the fact that she was telling me, you know, fix this and do that, you know, that really meant a lot because I love helping people. I think that's why I love the service industry so much. I love helping people. I'm a giver. However, on the flip side of that, I never ask for help. I just won't. I'm an only child. I've had to do so much stuff by myself. So I'm just used to operating and doing things by myself all the time. So the fact, anytime someone helps me, it just really pulls in my heartstrings because that's my love language, acts of service. So the fact that she did that really meant a lot. And then after Universe, just really my mindset after that, I was just kind of telling myself, all right, well, maybe I'm not cut out for this. You know, maybe this isn't for me. And so I just kind of sat on it for a while because Universe was in November. And then Thanksgiving, Jordan messaged me. She was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling? And I was like, why is she like checking in on me? And so I was just kind of like, you know what? If she was willing to help me and I wasn't even her athlete, let me see what'll happen under her guidance. And so fast forward, I've been with her since January 2021, and I'm very grateful for everything that she has done for me. I keep all of my relationships to my heart very close. My friendships, I keep a lot of things private, you know, that's just how I am when I'm with my friends and whatnot. But she's definitely, that's my dog. She's one of my best friends, no doubt. But so this show, Universe, is kind of like a black cloud over my head because the last time I competed here, I bombed it. So I know that's part of me just being in my head, but I just had to share because that's the purpose of this, right? To share, to get the real, raw thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I'm just really hoping that I'm feeling so blah because I'm sleepy. I did not sleep well traveling here. Like, everything to get here was just such a fucking task, man. Everything. I was just like, why does everything have to be so hard all the time? But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Let me go inside because they're probably getting ready to take pictures.
Careful with the hip switches. Good. Good. Okay, let's go there. Remember on the hip switches, just keep the hips steady. Good. Good. Still doing it. Stop. Come back to front. So do your transition. Good. Okay, now just don't move the hips, just step. Step with the right. Or step with the left, sorry. Right. When you step this way, put your hair. Just step. Step. Okay. So, step. Up.
Here's where I'm dry again.
Left, set right. Better. You take 4 steps to the back. Good. Turn back to front. That actually bump came down a little bit. It came down a little bit.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we're good. We don't need to do anything else but finish our water and finish our food.
Sweet.
That is it.
10 on this body. Alright guys, so Jay had one last look at me. She's like, we're good. Eat your last meal, go to bed. So you saw the check-in. So right as I was getting ready to start putting my tan on, there was a knock on the door. I was very confused. I'm looking at Jordan like, you expecting somebody? She's like, nope, who's here? Open the door, it's Alexis. She told me she wasn't coming, and she came, and I'm glad I got to see her because I was in such a bad headspace. And so, you know, like when you just get to see your people, because she motivates me a lot. She again, like I said, I keep, obviously you guys hear us a lot on, you know, the podcast or whatnot, but I said earlier how like I keep my friendships private, you know, because like she's someone that I talk to every single day, all day long, and she has just been so, first of all, inspiring, so kind, just has like the purest heart of gold, and just like her mindset, how hard she works. She's just a dope ass person, and she has just really helped me because I love her. She legit has a true champion mindset, and I know that's why she has been able to get to where she is in her bodybuilding career. And so she has just helped me. She's helped me more than she even truly realizes. She has just been such a cheerleader and a motivator, and then she'll get my ass together when I need it. And just, it's just, this prep would have definitely not been possible without her. So when that door opened and I saw her, I was just kind of like, okay. It's that attitude, that mindset that you had, like my husband told me, the loser mindset, that loser attitude, that's gotta go. So just seeing her just gave me like a, all right. So I am very grateful. Again, thank you so much, you guys. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna do my best, because there's nothing else I can do. You know, this is what it is. I'm gonna eat my last meal and get in bed. When you guys are watching this, it will be, well, for me, it'll be show day. So I will be either on stage or getting ready to go on stage. I don't know what time this is going to go up because I got to go edit it. But I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support, all the kind words, all of you that always come up to me. Like, if you ever see me out and about, I don't care if I'm competing or if I'm working, please come say hi to me, because I love being able to connect and meet with you all. So thank you so much for everyone's just love, support, the kind words. Thank you so much. So here we go. Show day vlog coming up, but give me some days, because like I said, this shit's a lot.